Well, alright, so, hey, I got some sweet jazz going on inside. Alright, well, here's my presentation for Heart of Darkness. Hopefully you can hear this, everything to the right. Let me just check it one more time here. Sorry for this. Yeah, everything's right. Okay. So, Heart of Darkness. In the book of Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad, the main character Marlowe has this lack of truth throughout the story. It's hard to identify. It's very hard to identify. Because all throughout the story it is not specified, it's specifically like obvious that he is lying a lot. He is, and I quote, half-truths in everything. Marlowe, the main character Marlowe has a great lie has a lack of truth and a great lie at the end of the story, in the last pages. The lie is about how Marlowe lied to Kurt's wife about what his lying words were. But why did he lie about this? Out of all the things he could lie about, he could have just said out the truth. But no, he decided to lie. The reason I think he decided to lie, well, I mean, sorry, I don't care what I think. Well, with the evidence, some of the evidence given to us by Connor all throughout the story is his morals, right? His morals keep on showing up, or in some way show up to the end, which help him decide the lie. Because in chapter 3, sorry it's not here, it's over here, got it over here. I got my computer here. In chapter 3, it says it starts to talk about the fiance starting crying, sobbing, blah 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 to Marlowe. And Marlowe, well, he has gone through this trouble and like hard thing with all the African natives, all the natives that he saw how bad they were treated. He saw how they were savages. He thought they were inhuman, savage, not because he's racist or anything, nothing. He thought of them because the way they lived, the way they were, in like the conditions they were, and he didn't feel anything at first. He felt, they're there. But then as the story progresses, he starts to feel pity, strange. For example, in chapter 1, chapter 2, I'm sorry. Chapter 2, he states that after he's sitting in the tree, and his kid, or one of the natives, they look like they're about to fall off and die because they're so skinny and everything. So he feels bad and gives a piece of bread to one of the kids, right? And he goes running and he eats it. He felt bad at that point. So at this moment we start seeing a change from where he was at the beginning. Where he just thought about the natives like, okay, whatever, I don't have pity for them, they're just workers, they're savages. But the strange thing is that he started feeling pity. And then in chapter one, and I quote, on page 24, I knew I hate lies. Yeah. Wait, did it stop? I hate lies. Hold up, did it stop? No, okay. It says, I hate dissent and can bear lies. Not because I am straighter than the rest of us, but simply because sorry about that part. Well, he despises lies because it kind of leaves him, because simply it appeals to one, or to me. It says, what does that mean? It appeals to me. He doesn't like lies because it appeals to me. Or I'm just reading it wrong. But he doesn't lie because he doesn't lie to get benefit off it. Because later on, we see a change in Marlowe being another reason why. And this will all tie up at the end. Whole reason why Marlowe has did this line, because he's feeling pity now. And how can we back up this statement? And right here, we'll go back a little bit. He hates lies because they appeal to him. Isn't that a lie in itself? Because how do you appeal to lies if you hate lies? Well, sure, we can all naturally lie. We all naturally lie, but it don't match. So that's a lie. So it's ironic how he lies in that moment, right? So a man had catch a spear in his side. Man falls to his feet. A pool of blood fills my feet. His eyes shone with amazing lust. I had to make an effort to free my eyes from his gaze. That's on page 45. Well, there he is. At this moment, Connor is trying to show how Marlowe is now more victimized to all this trauma. He is going through all this trauma, all these experiences, and he's not his old self where he used to just not care much about the things. Like he could have cared about why all of the people he works with, his coworkers, don't do nothing. Why he didn't care about they're just slaves, they're just prisoners or slaves or workers being worked against will. Natives, savage, inhuman. He thought like that, right? He just thought that they're there, I can tell them alive. My only goal is Kurt. And when he finally meets Kurt, he has a sense of accomplishment, but disappointment. And it states in the book. It states in the book basically saying, it states in the book saying things about how the horror, how all of Kurt's thing, all this big thing about Kurt, that's all just led him to a heart of darkness, because Kurt has drowned himself in all his work, his trying, his achievement, what he's been planning to do. And the fiance states, I knew his plans. But Kurt got too in deep. He got swallowed by the heart of darkness, by his job. The heart of darkness being his job. And then why did we still haven't got to the part? Why had Marlowe lied? Why had Marlowe lied? Why is he lacking truth in all of this? Why does he have a lack of truth? A lack of truth. Well, it's not that he lacks a truth. Lacks of truth. He has lacks of truth. He just doesn't think it's necessary to tell them the full truth. He doesn't find it necessary. He doesn't find it necessary to tell. He doesn't find it necessary to tell people that he lies in chapter 1. He doesn't find necessarily that he could have lied here, saying that, make himself look better by not saying this last part, the part where he had to make an effort to free his eyes. Because of his morals. His morals have changed throughout the story to mold to the place he is now. When he started, he was new. Now he changed. Because think like this: Kurt now feels bad a little bit towards the natives, because the natives are being slaved. They're being mistreated. They've been made to work, while all his co-workers do nothing. Because his workers don't do nothing, and he says this. What is he thinking? Well, yeah. Then you go to the end, to the last page, right? And in the last page, Kurt's fiance about the last word. The recent and complete show I have theories behind the truth. While the fiance is talking to Marlowe, the fiance is sobbing in tears, just crying, devastated. And yet, here, let me pause in that moment. And yet, while Marlowe is hearing all this, he is trying. He has this wanting to cry, as stated in the book. He has this feeling of crying, wanting to cry with her. Why? Because he has felt all this despair. Because he also got close to Kurt, and he feels the despair. He feels how dark it can get, how dark the world can get, how dark a heart can get. But if we continue, the fiance is talking to Marlowe, knowing Marlowe's morale, he feels pity for the fiance. Well, after all this, after all the things that he has gone through, don't you think Conrad would eventually make Kurt, write Kurt as he did in the first part. He never told the full truth, but now he didn't want to tell the fiance. He didn't want to say it. He kept like running around the bush, beating around the bush every time she asked. And when he finally did, he just kept thinking, oh, if I do this, all the things, it's not clearly stated in the book, but on page 72, I heard his very last word. I stopped in fright. That part right there. I stopped in fright. What could have Connor mean by that? He stopped in fright. Did he stop in fright and realization that what he's about to do, if he tells her the actual truth, how it's gonna impact the fiance? And if he does, it will destroy another heart. And it will break away into Kurt's heart. So Kurt lies to the fiance. Marlo does not wish to let another innocent heart be tainted with the heart of darkness. Marlo does not wish to let another innocent heart be tainted with the heart of darkness. Well, he has seen what this heart of darkness has done to all those people he has been with. The man that died right in front of him. The mistress. The one community chef thing, assistant, that dude. So, the reason why